welcome to HTML4 video series, and this is the progress what we have done so far, and this is what we are going to do. So basically we have done almost everything. All we need to do is catch up on these guys, and that's it. We are done in here, right? So if we finish this, then we know the HTML. I can say 70 or 80% of the HTML, and we can start building our websites if we want, right? So in today's topic, the topic number I guess 15, and we are going to discuss about tables. So what is table? Table is something in HTML using which you can represent your data in a tabular format. Imagine an Excel. What you have is kind of a tabular format. At the top you have headers, and in the end, at the very same time, you have the different columns in which you fill the data, something like that. So if you want to display the same crap in HTML, how did you do? So there's a special tag called as a table tag which does the job for you. So now if I want to get started with table tag, how I'm going to do that? So basically, in order to work with table tag, you need basic three things. Table tag alone cannot perform the table. You need the table tag, you need the tr, and you need the td. So what's the difference? The table tag at the start, it instructs the HTML work engine. Alright, I'm gonna start drawing a table, and then HTML engine looks at the next thing called as the tr, because over here in HTML the table gets rendered as row by row, and after that we start putting once the rows start rendering, at the very same time we start putting the columns and we start putting the data in it. Alright, so that's how the table works. So tr is table row and td is table data. Alright, so and plus there are more things to spice up the table, but before going there, we would like to show you a demo so you understand what I mean. So what we have is table in here. Like I said, we're going to start with table tag. Okay, next thing we're gonna instruct the HTML engine. Okay, after table I'm gonna draw a row, and within a row I would like to draw two columns, and they have the values called as first name and last name, and then I'll be closing my row. So this is my first row. Alright, so HTML understands that, and HTML works accordingly. Alright, so what I have done is, in order to save our time, I have already created an HTML for that. So you can see the basic. This is what we do: HTML head, title. This is done. Then we have, now the real part begins here. I have the HTML, okay, the table. Now as you can see, I have the table, and like I said, I'll be starting off by row, then td, that will be by the first name, second td, last name, age, and tr closing. Now I'll be start putting the data. It's the same. This is what you're seeing. I'm just doing the copy paste over here. So you can see what I'm trying to do is, under the first name I'm trying to put this thing as Bon Jovi, and the age is 39. So if I do something like this, delete like this, okay, hope that makes more sense and easier for you to understand what's going on, right? Okay, and so now you can see what I'm pitching here. So you can see this is a row, and these are the columns with their respected value, right? So let me hit save. Okay, and now let me open this thing. I'll double click on this, and you can see you have the data. Like I said, I was talking about row and row, right? So let me open the index page, and as you can see, the first row represents, this is the first row which is highlighted in the background. The first td, the column which represents the data, first name, last name, and age, and right beneath that there's another row which has the same values. Alright, so what I'm doing over here is trying to display the data in a tabular format, but hey, where's the table? I don't see any borders around. So there's a special attribute which you can use across the table, and that's border is equal to 1. So I'm saying, hi, I want the border is equal to 1, and let me do the refresh. Alright, you got borders, and now it looks like a table. Alright, so I'm a bit happy now. Okay, and now what else I would like to do is, this table is a bit cozy, so I would like to make a more space, and so I'll say width is equal equal to 50%. Let's hit Alt Fs and let's refresh. So you can see the table takes the half page width. I'm saying 50%. If I go 100%, then it will expand entirely. At the very same time, you can do the same math, on the TD if you wish. So I can go like TD width is equal to, let's say, 10%. It's gonna be cozy. And so what it's gonna do is the 10 is assigned to this guy, so rest 40 he's gonna divide in between these two guys. Alright, so let's hit refresh. So as you can see, I'm allocating 10 for this guy, so 40 is allocated for these two. Okay, so that's how the math is done. Plus, besides, if you want to control more, so that you can do by yourself. So I can go like this if I want. Let me do that and show you very quickly. This is 10, this is not nice. Let's make it 20, 20, 20, 20. Let's copy this guy. Right, come in here, paste it, paste again. Let's make this guy as 10% in order to make more sense. Even if I put 20, it's not gonna entertain me. So now it's 20, 20, 10, and it looks awesome, right? So this is tables, and this is how you can configure tables. There's a bit more. I can make this table more fancy. I can add a little bit of more padding, spacing. A lot can be done, so that will be covering in the next chapter. Alright, so I hope to see you in the next video, and thank you for watching this video. If this video helped you in some way, then please subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends. Thank you for watching this. Good night and take care.